Graspop Metal Meeting 2019. We are here with Jesse the Devil Hughes from the band Eagles of Death Metal. Are you a big death metal fan?
Actually, yeah. I mean, of course. But, you know, if you look at it like this, if Little Richard was the very first death metaler, we're harbingers of the original sound of doom.
It's a nice way of putting it.
That's the way I like to put it.
Yeah.
I made that up right now, but I'm going to go with it.
I'm sure Little Richard will like to be called the first death metal.
I'll bet he would.
I'm sure he listens to Obituary like all the time.
Yeah, dude, and Vader
like,
all day long.
I invented that.
Dude, Vader's my favorite band. I'm Little Richard. I don't know if that's going to be true.
Every time I go to Poland, I go on a visit to Vader.
Yeah. Great balls of fire. Good golly, Miss Molly. Let's listen to death metal. I don't think that's ever been said.
You're finishing up on a tour. You did some club shows as well, some festivals. How is it going? How's it been going so far?
Can I say whatever I want?
Yeah, sure.
It's like having a dick bigger than John Holmes that's made out of sugar. Like a human Viagra pill. It's been awesome. I mean, even the worst blowjob's still amazing, but this tour has been like the best blowjob.
But a sugar dick that will melt when you...
Oh, no, this is a magic sugar dick. It will never melt.
The
it will never go
sugar
soft.
dick.
It's always ready to go, fully torqued, fully chubbed, ready to rock.
It's like some kind of magic dick, so when you suck it, it changes colors and
It's
everything?
like some kind of magic dick. That's exactly what it is. So I think we're on the same page here. Yeah, that's what this tour has been like. You know, this is the coolest job in the world. I say this a lot, and every day is like a magic dream. I mean, this is what I have to do right now. This is my job, to come hang out with you good-looking motherfuckers and rock and roll and talk about it. Like, it's the greatest job in the world. So even the worst days are better than the best days in a regular life. And of all the people that would say that, I can say it.
Yeah.
And the best blowjob of all time.
Yeah. So there's no way you're ever going to go back to baking burgers and...
I never did. I did something even far worse. I won't even tell you, but hell no.
Yeah.
I didn't choose this. It chose me.
Yeah.
And it's left me all marked up and twisted. It ain't gonna put me back in the real world, that's for sure.
You won't be able to do a normal job anymore.
My mom calls this my unemployment forever tattoo. So, you know, basically this is what I do. And nothing, not bad guys, nobody's ever gonna stop me. I am gonna shake my dick and have a good time.
You've did a covers album as well.
Yes.
Best songs ever wrote.
That I never wrote.
That you never wrote?
Yes.
Why didn't you write those songs?
I wanted to, believe me, and I would curse these original artists every day that I recorded it, but I'm a great believer in there's nothing new under the sun, and it's better to wear who you love on your sleeve, and I don't want to be different, I want to be the same as Little Richard, you know, and I want to just make Little Richard proud. And if I can do that before this whole shit house goes up in flames, I'll feel like I'm a pretty lucky cowboy.
That's your bit of making the world a better place, I guess.
That's right. That's right. I like you.
Have you ever met Little Richard?
I've met him several times. You know, actually, he's an interesting dude. He lives on one half of the entire top floor of the Riot Hyatt on Sunset Boulevard.
Okay.
And he's a strange individual. He's Little Richard, you know. If you go see him play live, he may stop every song and yell, or he may not. You never know.
Yeah. And
but it's still Little Richard. It's
yeah.
still Little Richard.
I heard a story about him that he, like 20 years ago, he played a show here in Belgium and he wanted to get paid out in actual notes, so cash money, because he still didn't trust the system, still didn't trust white guys, still didn't
trust anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even about white or black, it's just anybody. Rock and roll can be like that. But anything, corporations, whatever, are only ever going to be as good as the people that are involved with it. If we want rock and roll, like I have to say, I've had many examples to be incredibly proud of rock and roll and everyone in show business. So you can make everything a beautiful place if you are simply willing.
That's deep.
But it's true. It's so true. I mean, I've learned some deep things. They're all basically whatever your grandpa said, and that's it.
Better times.
Yeah, that's right. And if you want better times, get better things.
Absolutely. People call you the devil. You call yourself the devil as well. Is it because you are such a nice individual?
You know, I'll be honest with you. I have been being honest with you the whole time, but I'll be even more honest with you. When I was in high school, my best friend Joshua Homme gave me that nickname because I was little and I got picked on. But when I got vengeance on you, it would make Joshua say things like, "You're the goddamn devil, dude." Yeah. But it's like an adorable, you know, Arizona State. Yeah, like you little old devil, you, like you rascal. But yeah, that's I get called that for a lot of different reasons. I'm sure there's a few ex-girlfriends out there that have a whole different spin.
A few or a lot?
Well.
Yeah. Gentlemen never tell.
What do numbers really mean? Anyway, you know?
Absolutely. You have some friends in Belgium.
I have a lot of friends in Belgium, and you know,
Yeah.
no less than the original member of Eagles of Death Metal, Timmy
Yeah.
Van Hamel.
Are you still in touch?
Absolutely. I mean, my whole rock and roll career started here. It did. It started in Belgium. My first boot on the ground was here. This place is very special to me, and it's also very special to me for a lot of reasons, as you can well imagine. And the people here have never let me down. You know.
There's a first time for everything, right?
But it won't happen today, baby, because I just can't see it. I believe in people. I believe in people, man. And it sounds corny, but I believe in people. I've rolled the dice on people, and I've always come up 7s and 11s every time, dude.
Well, let's not end your lucky strike.
That's not in my run. Together, we're going to make millions in the casinos. You saw it here. You got it.
Thank you, Mr. Hughes.
You get over here. Thank you, buddy.